welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a little sit-down Q&A video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured I would ask you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions, and I'm going to be answering them in this video. A lot of them are pretty repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think people have a whole lot of new questions for me, so I'm gonna try to pick the most unique ones that I found, you know? So the very first question that I got, and I got a ton of these, and that is, when are you getting your next tattoo and what is it going to be? So I have no idea when I'm going to be getting my next tattoo. What I can say is I have two planned that I want to get. One that is kind of like numbers, and then Jackal's paw prints, nose print, and his name. I lost him in January, and I still have not gotten his memorial tattoo, I guess. Things are expensive right now, guys. Like, it's not easy right now. I can't just go and get a tattoo whenever I feel like it. My electric bill is very, very expensive because it is so hot. I've been running my AC all day, all night. You know, groceries are expensive. So I'm just paying to live right now. I can't really afford to just go out and get tattoos at the moment. I will still be getting them. I just don't know when, but I think I got that question asked at least 7 times. Like, people are just like, when are you getting your next tattoo? Why haven't you gotten a new tattoo? That's why. Shit's expensive. I can't do anything fun at the moment. The next question is, how is your ear stretching going? It's going really good. So I am stretching this third lobe right here, and I was at a 10 gauge for a really, really long time, and I just now finally have been able to stretch it up to an 8. I was able just to like dead stretch it right in. It's been going good. I'm not going up in size in my first 2 lobes. I'm just working on this guy right now. So we are officially at an 8 gauge in this one. I'm very excited. It took a really long time to get to this point, but we finally did it. Would you ever get a more extreme body mod? Example, blackout tattoos, elf ears, split tongue, etc. Me personally, I would not. I respect all categories of body modifications, from the very minimal to the very extreme. Everyone has their own taste, but for me personally, that is something that I would not do. I mean, I guess if I had to pick one, I guess I would split my tongue, but I'm not doing any of that. That's just not my journey, not my vibe. Next question is, where would your dream vacation spot be? So I have never really vacationed before. You know, I don't really have a lot of experience with vacation. I'm such an agoraphobic homebody. I don't really get out much. But if I had to pick like a dream spot where I would love to go on vacation, white sand, blue water, clear skies, a beach, me in a chair with an alcoholic beverage, and a little cabin behind me, doing nothing for like a week straight, just relaxing and drinking on the beach. That is like my dream vacation. Maybe like Turks and Caicos, Hawaii, Fiji, the Bahamas, places like that, like very tropical places, which is kind of shocking to me because I don't like heat. I'm not like a summer girly. I don't like the heat, but if I were to spend money and go on like a dream vacation, that's where I'd want to go. Because I've never seen white sand, blue water, like I've never seen any of that. Oh, and I want to be surrounded by palm trees. I have a thing with palm trees. I really like palm trees for some reason. So wherever I do go, there has to be palm trees. Are you still wanting to get your tongue web pierced? I would love to get my tongue web pierced. I feel like that would be such like a easy, quick, fun piercing to get. I just don't have time. I really don't have time, guys. I have, outside of YouTube, I have 2 other jobs right now, and I just don't have time in the week to go and get piercings right now. But I really need to start making time to do stuff like that, because I feel like when you're younger and you're like fresh out of high school, you don't really have any responsibilities. That's when I was able to go and do that fun stuff. But now I'm like a 30-year-old adult, and I have like stuff I need to get done and like things that I need to show up for, like a job. You know, like it's you just don't have time for that stuff anymore. It's really sad. I don't like it, trust me. Like I would much rather, you know, spend my days waking up and going and getting tattooed and pierced all day. Trust me, that is something I would love to do more than anything, but I just don't have time. But yes, I would still love to get my tongue web pierced. I totally still want to do that. The next question is, what is your favorite genre of music? So I am not super picky. What I can say is I do not like country, and I do not like 90s R&B, rap, hip hop. I don't like that genre. Like, no offense, but I don't like Tupac's music. I don't like a whole lot of Biggie. I don't like that era of like rap, R&B, hip hop. I don't like it. So that and country I don't like, but everything else I'm pretty down for. Like, you know, I like today's hits. I like metal, rock, classic rock. I like dance music, techno. You know, I like that kind of stuff. But I feel like my all-time favorite would probably be... Ooh, okay. I think my favorite genre of music is probably nu metal. I don't think Ghost would be considered nu metal, but I like Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Korn, System of a Down, things like that. That is probably my all-time favorite genre of music for sure. The next question is, will you be doing more story time videos? I really want to, but I don't have any stories. I mean, I have one that I could probably make a video on, but it is so freaking like embarrassing and humiliating. I haven't like built up enough guts to film it. I you know what, fuck it. I'll probably film a story time video on that. Like, why not? I have nothing to hide. I have no shame. I have nothing to lose. So I might film that one. So I have one, but other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of like exciting stories. Like, all my exciting stories that have happened in my life, I've done story time videos on before. So yeah, I don't know, but I think I might do that one. So just keep an eye out for it. The next question is, would you ever get a full back piece? Honestly, I don't know. I am actually very self-conscious about my back. Not a lot of people know this about me. I considered doing a video where I talk about like my biggest insecurities along with things that I really like about my body, but one of the places that I am most insecure about is my back. And that is because I suffer from really bad back knee. I always have, and even still in my adult life, I still have it, and I don't think I would be able to handle laying down somewhere getting tattooed with my back exposed like that. Like, I would just be really embarrassed, like having an artist trying to tattoo over my back knee. I mean, it would be great if I had a back piece because I feel like it would kind of cover it, like the acne, you know, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't have any plans for a back piece at all. I only have one tattoo on my back, and it's not even technically on my back. It's like on my shoulder. I just don't ever think about my back because I'm embarrassed about it, and I just don't ever like to think about it, but I don't know if I would, maybe, but I'm really, really self-conscious about my back, and I don't like people to look at it. This one is, why do we love our dogs so much more than humans at times? I would love to know your thoughts. This is a really easy question, is because dogs do not hurt you. Dogs do not leave you. Dogs do not talk shit about you behind your back. Dogs love you unconditionally, unlike humans. Humans are incapable of unconditional love. So it makes perfect sense. Like, I love my dog more than any other human I've ever met. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. So you're definitely not alone. And it is a thing because dogs are just nicer than humans. They really are. Has Avril adapted to losing Jackal? Yes, she has. She's been doing absolutely amazing. It is crazy how much of a different dog she is. She's, you know, learned to be independent. She's learned to entertain herself, whereas before she always had somebody to play with. She's a great dog, and she's doing amazing, honestly. She's doing way better than I could have ever imagined since losing Jackal, and, you know, I'm very grateful for that. Even though I miss Jackal, I'm just glad that Avril has been able to kind of adapt to that change so well. What is your favorite color and your least favorite color? My favorite color is black, even though a lot of people don't really consider that a color because it's void of color, but black, and I really like green. And my least favorite color is probably like blue or pink, honestly. What is your favorite thing about living in Michigan? Hands down, the 4 seasons. I love having the 4 seasons where we have spring, summer, fall, and winter. Every single season is so beautiful. That's probably my favorite thing. My other favorite thing is we are surrounded by so much fresh water. So there's a lot of really beautiful beaches and a lot of beautiful bodies of water in Michigan. That's definitely my favorite thing. The roads suck in Michigan. Like, it's nothing but potholes. So that's my least favorite thing about Michigan. Do you see where you live as being semi-permanent? Of course I do. I have been living here in this townhome. I have been living here for about 5 years now, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever lived somewhere this long before. But I don't plan on staying here forever because, like, nobody wants to rent forever. But with the way the economy is right now, I will be here for quite a while longer. How long? I have no idea, but I really like the town I live in. I love this town, and I probably will die in this town. But, like, my house where I'm living in, I see that as semi-permanent. I don't want to rent forever. I don't. Even though it's, like, convenient because if something breaks, you don't have to pay for it. But at the same time, neighbors, I don't like neighbors. When will be your next hair makeover? I have no plans for a hair makeover. I'm just letting my hair do its own thing. The only thing I do is keep my bangs trimmed and keep up with the color. That's it. I don't plan on doing anything else to it. I thought about cutting it off again, but I think I'm just gonna let it grow and do its own thing. I don't really think about my hair that much. Just as long as it's black, I don't care. What is the best and worst part of YouTube? So the best part is building a community, hands down. So when I started my YouTube channel, I started to get regular viewers that would keep coming back, and still to this day, those same regular viewers are still here watching my channel, okay? And it has been like 12 years, which is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of my subscribers by name. I've talked to a lot of my subscribers, like, off comments, like in DMs and stuff. That is my favorite thing, like, actually knowing that there is someone you can talk to and someone you can reach out to and someone that you can almost depend on. And this goes both ways. I love that. So definitely building the community and the followers that I have. I don't like calling them followers. That just sounds culty. But, like, the watchers, the viewers that I have, I guess, that's the best part. The worst part is trying to keep ahead of the algorithm, because if you are not trendy, if you do not upload every single day, if you do not keep up with the constant trends, your channel gets tanked, okay? My channel is tanked, meaning I am shadow banned, my videos do not show up in search results, my videos do not show up for subscribers. Because of the way YouTube does their algorithm, if you are not constantly, and I mean constantly, keeping up with what is trending, what is popular, what style of editing to do, what production value to do, you're not gonna get anywhere. And I have just completely given up on that crap. Like, I'm just gonna do YouTube the way I've always done it. The way you're watching me right now, that's just the way I'm gonna do it. But that is absolutely the worst part, because it is very, very discouraging to get to where I started from and get to where I am now, and to have it literally be stuck there and not grow is devastating. And it's all because of the algorithm. Like, oh, if you're not doing shorts, you know, like short videos on this topic, you know, we're gonna shadow ban your video. Or if you're only gonna do long form content, we're not gonna recommend your video to viewers. Like, it is so exhausting. And I can't keep up. I can't. Even if I did this full time, there's no way I would be able to keep up. Like, it is impossible to stay on top of trends, okay? I'm too old for that shit. Like, I don't have time to look up what's trendy, you know? I can't. Would you ever get your Monroe pierced again? No, I would not, because I already have cyber bites right here, and it would just look dumb if I had a Monroe over here. So no, done with their Monroe piercing. I'm just gonna keep these. Who is your celebrity crush? It has always and forever been Johnny Depp. Oh, it's a toss-up between Johnny Depp and Liam Neeson. Those are like my top 2 celebrity crushes. I love them both. Do you like Tim Burton movies? I would say for the most part I do like Tim Burton movies. I haven't seen every single one of them, but yes, Tim Burton is... he's a very skilled director, filmmaker. I love it. Edward Scissorhands is probably my favorite. How did you overcome your fear of driving? I have not. I am still very scared to drive. If I'm driving somewhere where I've been to before and I'm familiar with, I'm okay with. I mean, I still get anxiety, but I'm okay with doing that. But if it is anywhere that involves really long distances, somewhere I've never been before, and I don't know the parking, I'm not driving. I will not go. I am not driving. If someone else wants to drive, cool. I will not do it. No, I wouldn't say I've gotten over my fear of driving. I mean, I think getting my license and getting a car and like driving my car to work, I would say that's a pretty big step for me. No, there are certain things I will not do. If I have not ever been there before, I'm not driving. Until I go with and I see the route and I route it out myself, I'm not going. I am still very scared of driving. And it's not that I don't trust myself as a driver. I trust myself as a driver. It's other people I don't trust, and it's vehicles I don't trust. Like, every single time I drive, I get like these horrible visions and thoughts of like, oh my God, what if the engine blows up right now and I die? Or what if like a wheel falls off? I've had that happen before and I crash into somebody. You know, what if I break down in the middle of the highway and someone crashes into me? Like, I just have so many irrational fears with, well, they're not that irrational because every single one of those is a possibility. But I just have a lot of fears with vehicles, and I just don't trust other people because have you seen other people drive? Holy fuck nuts. It's insane. What are some current shows that you are watching? So currently right now, I am watching 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I am watching Dr. Pol, Family Guy. I always watch Family Guy. And I'm trying to finish up, what's that Netflix one? Your Honor. I'm trying, with Bryan Cranston. I'm trying to finish up that one. So, ooh, this is a big one. Are you still studying German? Okay, so if you guys have been following, you know, my vlogs and life updates and stuff, I talked about how I started learning German at the beginning of this year. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I have fallen off of it. I'm not giving up on it, but I have kind of fallen off. Ever since Jackal passed away, because Jackal passed away soon after I started learning German. And then after Jackal passed away, I didn't want to do anything. And then I went through leaving a job that was very difficult to leave. So that led to a lot of just mental health stuff, and I just had no motivation. I still really, really want to learn it, but I also am feeling really discouraged because German is not an easy language to learn at all. Whoever said German was easy, no. I actually find Spanish to be a lot easier to learn as opposed to German. German is so incredibly complicated because in the German language, there are like 5 different words that mean the same thing, and there's no way I'm going to be able to understand or read without knowing each different form of that word. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. So I have been feeling a little discouraged, but I'm not giving up. I plan on starting it back up again soon. I am taking it on Babbel, and I have like lifetime access to Babbel because I paid for that. So I have plenty of time. It's been a crazy, like 2024 has been such a crazy year, and it didn't start out the best because I lost my dog. I lost my best friend, and it just seems like everything after the other. Like, I lost my dog, I quit my job, I got a new job, I got another job, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, oh, it's been a lot. I haven't given up, but I need to really jump back on it before I lose it all. Like, I still can say a couple sentences in German, but I have a very long way to go. I don't think I will ever be able to be fluent in German, which is what my ultimate goal was, because it's incredibly hard. I have a lot of respect for the language, but it's very hard, and I get very, very frustrated with myself when I can't learn it as quickly as I want to, because that's just who I am. But I love the language so much, and I really want to learn it, but it's hard. It's really hard. What is your favorite tattoo and piercing? So my favorite tattoo is my little bat right here. I don't know why. This is my all-time favorite tattoo. Always has been, always will be. And my favorite piercing, probably my Medusa. That's probably my favorite piercing. The next question is, do you agree with JD Vance's views on abortion? So if you guys don't know who JD Vance is, that is actually Donald Trump's VP pick for this election. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I have not really done a whole lot of digging into the policies of J.D. Vance. Funny story, I was having a couch potato day and I was scrolling on Netflix and I actually watched the Hillbilly Elegy movie. And I did not know that was about J.D. Vance's life. I had no idea. And then soon after I watched the movie, he was Donald Trump's VP pick, and I was like, holy crap, that's who that is? Like, it was wild to me. But I have not looked into what his views on abortion are specifically. I know Donald Trump's views on abortion, and it's really unfortunate because a lot of people are skewing Donald Trump's views on abortion. Like, people are just paying attention to what the left side of the media is saying and running with it. Like, people are like, Donald Trump wants to ban abortion. No, the fuck he doesn't. Like, educate your damn self, okay? As far as J.D. Vance's views on abortion, I have absolutely no idea what they are. I'm actually kind of disappointed with Donald Trump's pick of J.D. Vance. To be perfectly honest with you, I really wanted Donald Trump to pick, oh my gosh, I do not want to butcher his name. Please forgive me. Vivek Ramaswamy, I think that's his name. I am so sorry if I butchered that. I loved him. And I was really hoping that Donald Trump was going to pick him because he is just such a well-spoken little spitfire. I freaking love it. And him and Donald Trump together, freaking what a team. Oh my God. The next question is, if social media disappeared, what job or hobby would you pursue in place of that? Well, I don't just do social media for a job. I have 2 other jobs, so I would probably just do those other 2 jobs. Honestly, I don't really have a lot of hobbies. I mean, unless you count nap time. The next question is, what kind of job are you doing now? So kind of to follow that up. So I have 2 outside of YouTube. I'm a dog groomer, and then the rest of the week I am a barista food service person. So like an entry-level job, and I do dog grooming. So I do those 2 jobs at the moment. The next question is, how are you liking your new grooming job? So far so good. I am slowly working my way up, to it, because I am only doing 1 day a week for now because I did suffer such severe burnout from my last grooming job that I didn't want to, mentally jump back in if I wasn't mentally ready, if that makes sense. So I'm just slowly, building up my passion for it again, and it's been going really good. I really do like it, and I'm super glad I took the opportunity. And it's actually more money. Like, I always thought, making 50% commission wasn't that much. It's a lot more than being hourly, okay? Just gonna put that out there right now, so bless. This next question kind of confused me because it says, how are you doing with school? I'm not in school. I'm not in school. I'm just working. I just have 2 jobs. I do YouTube and yeah, no school. And they also added, and most importantly, how are you doing? Well, thank you. I'm doing okay. I've just been taking 1 day at a time, just working, trying to live, it's been pretty mundane around here, honestly, but I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. The next question is, what is one movie you think is completely underrated and no one knows about? I am so glad I got this question because, you guys, I have a new favorite movie and I watched it a really long time ago, and now I watch it at least once a month because it's become one of my new favorites, and I haven't really heard a whole lot of people in like the horror and thriller community talk about it, but it is on Hulu, and it is a movie called Fresh. Okay, Fresh, Fresh. Please watch that movie. It is so good. I love it. When I first watched it, I was not expecting the twists that happened with it, and the whole movie, just the entire movie, is entertaining. I have not heard anybody talk about it, so please, if you have not seen the movie Fresh, go watch it. So this movie came out in 2022. And it has Daisy Edgar-Jones, Sebastian Stan. It's so good. Like, seriously, go watch that movie. It's so good. The next question is, what is your favorite Ghost song? So for those of you who don't know, Ghost is one of my favorite bands. And I have 2, okay? The first one is Griftwood, and the second one is Mary on a Cross. Those are my top 2 favorite Ghost songs. I listen to that shit on repeat Which other profession would you have liked to try if you could choose anything? Hands down, a veterinarian. I have always wanted to be a veterinarian since I was a kid. I've always been a huge animal lover, a huge dog lover. So if I could redo my life a little bit differently, I would pursue being a veterinarian. I feel like it's a little too late now and I'm broke, so I can't afford school. But yeah, definitely a veterinarian. Have you thought about getting a second dog? No, I have not. As much as I would like to, I. No one tells you this, but when you lose a dog, it does something to you, it changes you. And when I lost Jackal, it changed me in a way that I would have never expected. And the thought of getting another dog right now, I can't imagine that right now. You know, I have Avril, and after Avril is gone, which hopefully is years from now, I'm probably going to take a break because I did not realize, don't cry, I did not realize the emotional turmoil of what losing a dog does to you. It's devastating, and I just don't think I want to jump back into, you know, puppy and raising a puppy and doing all this stuff. I'm exhausted, and I'm still sad, and you know, it's inevitable. You know, dogs die, everything dies, and I need a break. I just want to focus on Avril right now, and I just want to enjoy my life with Avril. But I love dogs. I will always have a dog in my life, but I have zero plans to get another dog for a very, very long time. I just can't mentally do it. I know some people, they can get another dog right away, and that's totally fine. No judgment at all. That's totally acceptable. But for me personally, I can't do it. I can't. How does your boyfriend feel about you not wanting to get married or have kids? I don't think it bothers him that much because I don't think he wants that stuff either. I mean, I know he doesn't want that stuff, so we're kind of on the same page. And even if it did, like, I wouldn't let him sway my opinion. Like, if I don't want it, I don't want it. How is your mom doing after her surgery? So my mom had knee replacement surgery back in April, and she is just now finally being able to function somewhat normally again. She had a very, very rough recovery, and there was a while there where we thought they had to go back in and open her back up again. But thankfully, that does not have to happen. She's doing a lot better. She wants to do the other knee, which I'm low-key kind of against because seeing her go through this first knee was a little much. Yeah, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But she's doing much better. Thank you for asking. That's how I know you're an OG, because that is someone who watches my vlogs. So thank you. I love you. You're the best. How have your migraines been lately? They've been okay. There was a while there where I was having to take triptans like several times a week, but I've been okay. I've been getting a lot of just regular headaches lately, like, because there's a huge difference. If you have migraines, you know there's a difference between a migraine and a regular headache. I've been getting random, like, regular headaches, but nothing horrible. I was really sick with a migraine a couple weeks ago, and that was hell on earth, but since then, everything's been okay. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. We're okay. The next question is, would you ever visit Australia? I don't know. Honestly, probably not, because y'all have some of the scariest fucking bugs and animals there. Holy shit. And I'm terrified of spiders. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. You only live once, right? So maybe if I had the opportunity and it was a fully paid vacation to go, maybe. Alrighty, guys. So those are most of the questions that I'm going to answer for this Q&A. I feel like this video is long enough, and I feel like I answered some pretty good questions. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't worry, I do Q&As pretty regularly here on my channel, so if you missed your opportunity, there will be another opportunity soon. If you would like, you can ask me a question that I didn't answer in this video down in the comments, and I will try my best to respond and answer you guys in the comments. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please go down, give a huge thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos from me. But as the rest of you, I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!